I wrecked my nails. What's up, nail crew? It's Nicole, your fellow nail obsessed DIYer, and today we're going to talk about short nails and what I did to mess up my nails, how I did it, and what I had to do to try to fix them, and what I'm still doing to try to fix them. The nails that you saw in that little picture and that you see me working on right now, this is after 2 weeks of not touching them. I got a little bit obsessed with trying to do gel X extensions and get them perfected, and I kept removing them and putting them back on and removing them. Then I put builder gel on. I was messing with my nails a lot. I was taking product off and on like every other day, every 3 days, and this was going on for a while. Sometimes I can get a little bit obsessive. I just felt like I had to figure out how to do gel X extensions, and spoiler alert, my nails took a toll. So on the upside, I figured out how to do the gel X extensions with the Bubble Co products that you've seen me use in other videos that I absolutely love. But the downside is that I really messed up my nails. I overfiled them, and not only that, I was getting some overexposure allergies, some contact dermatitis, whatever you want to call it, because I was just doing my nails too much and getting so much product on my skin from e-filing and not wearing gloves or anything that they really took a toll. So I took a 2-week break. I put a nail aid strengthener on my nails and let them go. And this is how they looked after 2 weeks of leaving them alone. The strengthener with just the e-file, I was afraid to soak or use acetone, so I just used a fine sanding bit. And then since my nails were still so short, I was really nervous to even use builder gel because builder gel, even though like the good ones don't really run, they still run a little bit, and I was just so afraid to use anything that would get on my skin that I decided to use Polygel. And so of course I reached for my patty gel, my favorite gel from Long Hair Pretty Nails. Evie, her patty gel is amazing, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is perfect. I'll just do the clear patty gel, extend my nails a little bit, then I can just start growing back out my natural nails. My natural nails used to be super long, really long, beautiful almond shaped, and I kept builder gel over them, never had any issues. And I was doing my nails like usually once every 4 to 6 days, and then I started doing them like every other day, every 2 days, and I've realized that is just too much. I talked about in one of my other videos, Amber the Nail Whisperer. She has so much great information. She's a nail tech and nail educator. So much great information about nail allergies, contact dermatitis, overexposure allergies that you basically can like force yourself to have because you are doing your nails so much and getting product on them, or having uncured gel on your nails, things like that. I haven't left uncured gel on my nails, so that's one good thing. And now I decided that I just really need to regrow my nails and get my nail health back. My nails were doing really well up until a couple months ago when I started to just get obsessive about figuring out how to do the darn gel X nails. So I'm getting a break from that and just going back to my roots of builder gel that I absolutely love. And here I'm starting with Polygel. Since you really have to move it around yourself, it doesn't move. I thought this would be perfect. I just wanted to extend my nails a tiny bit. This way they can just keep growing on their own. If you've seen my other video, I'll make sure I link it in the description. I am obsessed with the clear patty gel. It is insanely clear. I didn't even think that Polygel could be this clear. I put on the paper forms to do a really small little extension. And the nice thing about the patty gel and other Polygels that I've used are that you can really control where the product goes. It doesn't run at all. I'm using 91% isopropyl alcohol as my slip solution. I do have actual slip solution, but I decided not to use it because for the patty gel, I had just as a great experience using isopropyl alcohol as I did, with a slip solution. And that's always what Evie from Long Hair Pretty Nails uses on all her Polygel. So I was like, okay, I will just start using it. And so you can see here, I just have these tiny little extensions. I'm going to keep some shorties for a while. I am not going to extend my nails super long again until my natural nails have a chance to grow out a little bit on their own and they're not so close to my skin. As of now, when I'm filming this, I meant to get this video up a few days ago, but my youngest had 4 viruses. So we've been stuck in the house. We haven't been going anywhere outside of the emergency room. We had to go to the emergency room because his fever was up just under 105 and would not come down. So that is why my video is a little bit later than I would have liked. But you know what? That's okay. That's what happens. Life happens and he's starting to feel better. So I'm finally getting a chance to do this voiceover. These were my nails. I left these on for a week. And then my next video that's going to be coming up is how I do builder gel on shorties. So two of my favorite products, builder gel, polygel. I want to show you guys how to get those on. Now, the one thing that I also really love about the patty gel is that it files beautifully. I'm taking a 100 grit file and just gently going around the sides of my nails and then gently going around on the top of the patty gel and getting that nice apex. I only need to do a small apex because my nails are short, so I really didn't need to do much, but I found that it's nice to at least start building your apex when your nails are short. So as they grow, it's easier to just make it a little bit bigger and maintain that shape at, as you have to get your apex a little higher and higher. Once I finish filing them, what I like to do is I take this little cuticle bit and I go underneath. You only use this on your product. So since my nails were so short, I had to get some of the excess polygel that I kind of got stuck under there. It wasn't on my skin, but it was like a little bit thick from when I did the extension. I used that little cuticle bit and it ended up being a perfect little bit to just really get that nice smooth feel under my nails, under the bottom of my nails. And I was looking at the patty gel and I thought, oh, okay, I thought I just want to keep clear on, but I was like, you know what? I don't know how long I'm going to keep this on. I need to do a little something extra. So I decided to experiment and try mixing in a dip powder, like a shimmery dip powder with some clear base. Now with some clear gel base. I've mixed in colors with gel base and gel top before to make like colors for when I'm actually doing nail art, but I haven't done just a shimmer to see how it would look. And I definitely did not do the right ratio of shimmer powder to gel base. I put a ton of gel base on, not enough shimmer in there. So it gives me a little pop of shimmer. And it's really nice for somebody if you just want a little extra shimmer on your mani, but you don't have a shimmery gel polish, you can just put some base gel on a little nail art palette. I got this one off Amazon. I absolutely love it because it's clear. I just started using it. I love these clear ones now. I've been using colored nail art palettes and I realized I can't see the color as well as I would like. So using these glass ones, I don't know, it was less than $10. It ended up being great so I could really see the color, but I put way too much gel on there and not enough dip powder in. After my nails were all finished, I finished buffing, shaping, filing them. Then I dehydrated them and then put bond on. I like to do that anytime I'm using gel over builder gel or polygel. I like to do another layer of dehydrator and I like to do the primer too. I've seen a lot of people just use the dehydrator when they go over top of their, whether it's builder gel or Gel X or whatever, but I found that when I do primer too, it just gives it such a great adhesion for any kind of gel products that I'm putting over top. And then all I had to do was I put a layer of gel base over all my nails, cured that for 30 seconds because I'm using the OG dip powder liquids, and you cure the gel base for 30 seconds and the gel top for 45 seconds. And the color that I mixed in with the gel base is called Nuffins. It's also from OG. I am obsessed with it. It's this like gorgeous whitish shimmer. If I was doing this again, which I really want to try again for like some nail art and stuff, I need to mix in a lot more dip powder for the amount of gel base I use, and I should not use so much gel base. Like, look at how much is on my palette. I don't know what made me think that I need that much for only 10 nails. I've realized over the years that I really have a bad depth perception, or maybe it's called a ratio perception or perception. I don't know. Whenever you like look at something and you think, oh, this is how much I need. Well, I end up either using way too much or way too little. Like, I'll look at a bowl and think, oh, okay, I can fill up like leftover dinner with it. And it's either way too big or way too small. So maybe that is depth perception. Anyways, I went over all my nails with this gel base. And then I took a builder gel brush to apply the little mix of the dip powder and the gel base that I used. I've used builder gel brushes to apply gel polish too, and it works really well. So I knew that it would work great for applying this little homemade gel polish shimmer that I did. And it really did. It's coming out so nice. Like, if I redid this, I'd love to try it with some other colors too. And next time I would add way more dip powder and not as much builder gel. I mean, you don't want to go crazy. You don't want to be like grossly thick because you're adding so much powder to the gel polish. You want it to be like a nice consistency still that it applies beautifully, but it definitely will be thicker with the dip powder in it. And I ended up rocking this for a week. Now, if you're not ready for polygel and you want to learn more about builder color gel, check out this next tutorial. Thanks so much for joining me today, nail crew.